camera for my sightseeing, or for my flying stream.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra ready for departure
So
to
we're
the
gonna go
east at
Vegas
runway
again
12 left.
to. We're gonna try to go to Hoover Dam. I was like yawning when I just so. Pardon me for yawning. Plane will lift itself up.
JMB Aviation X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for east departure.
North Las Vegas Tower, JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for east departure.
Fly to the strip. Do like a fly through the strip in this sucker, but this sucker is see-through. Get like a nice visual. Like there's a camera, the visual I want to do of just me like going through the strip, flying through like this in the middle of it. Cool part about this plane is I don't know if there's any auto, any strobe lights. I don't know if there's any auto. What do they call it? Autopilot. Seems like a plane where it's like you fly it type of thing. Which I like these. And it's pretty easy to fly. It gets up rather easily. Pretty chill flight. But yeah, I wanted to do this Vegas Hoover Dam one, and then I'll release the Vegas videos. I'm shocked. The Roswell videos have been done the best. Because people in Roswell have been just craving for someone to do something about their city. That video got 500 views, and I released it thinking it was going to do worse than, I was like, oh, people probably want to see the San Franciscos and the Las Vegases. No, I think people want to see these small cities, really. That video got 500 views. It's crazy. And here we go, Las Vegas. I forgot where the sign was. I remember I drove in from, that Winchester, I think, side, really, I feel like. I wonder, can I find the In-N-Out burger here? I remember going to that. I was up the other side. Because I remember I drove down the strip, and then right when I got outside the strip, there's a little gas station out here somewhere that I stopped at. Telling my Vegas story, I guess this is perfect time. There was a gas station I stopped at, and a lady was like, hey, she was like, hey, can I use your phone? I'm like, no, you look like you've been using drugs, so you can't use my phone. But I didn't say that to her, but it was obvious. And then what did she say? I think she just like walked away, and I was like, so that's the minute I landed, I get into Vegas, the first thing that happens is just some random like drug addict asks me, hey, can I use your phone? No, you can't fucking use my phone, bro. It was like right when I stopped, too. That was the funny part about it. It was like right when I stopped in the city. Someone said that.
Is type JMB Aviation, VL 35 miles north of Las
I think
Vegas,
this is the right way.
2,600
Yeah.
feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Yeah, this is it. But then there's like Old Vegas stuff, too. Old Vegas is cool. I walked around there and I sat for a little bit. The cool part about Old Vegas was it was just like there was like they had the people doing the high ropes, I feel like, above you, things like that. So that was cool. You could walk under that. There was performers out in the street. Some of it looks disgusting because it was just like there was a guy out there with his kid and just like standing back while he was playing music, like with a hat out there. And like, oh, so you're using your kid to make money? That's lovely. It wasn't cute. It wouldn't look like a father-son moment. It looked like he was just like, then out there like, this is my money maker. Like, it's kind of disgusting. This stuff was kind of cool to see like the castles and everything. You should see. Actually, I want to. This is all cool stuff. Saw Caesar Palace. Saw the Eiffel Tower, the fake Eiffel Tower. I think I turned around in there, actually. I remember turning around in that area. And I've flown into Vegas, but driving in was more fun. Driving in was way more fun, because everyone's doing like 100 miles per hour into the city. And it's just, you see every type of different license plate too. It's so cool. I think the In-N-Out Burger was more up this way though, if I believe, right? It was like right off it wasn't too far off an expressway, I don't think. But I feel like I was up this way when I had it. And I was disappointed because, like, damn, I kind of got a little sore throat and I'm eating it. So, like, I want to really enjoy this, man. It was the first time I had it, too. I was like, oh, man, I'm not even going to get to enjoy this like I would have if but it was all right. It was fine. I made the most of it. It was really hot down there, too. It was like 100 degrees in, like, September. It was, like, right before Labor Day. What I didn't check out here, which I should have, because I had drove down from Salt Lake in Utah. Yep, I had drove down from Salt Lake in Utah. Is I should have checked out Hoover Dam, and that's what we're going to go to today. Yep, you can always get caught up in the tourist trap of the city, but let's check out some Hoover Dam. Which I believe is somewhere this way. You got to follow the water. But there's not much water in Vegas. Follow the water. It's like the water in this. The nose of water. But yeah, it was funny driving out there, and then it's like when you're going through the desert part and you're driving through, you kind of see like that old, like, as you say, I was thinking like the old Walter, you know, like just Breaking Bad stuff, where it was just like in the middle of like the desert out there, sitting out there was just like a random RV. Just you see random RVs, and it's just like, what is going on in there? We know what they're cooking up. Middle of the desert. Like, what was on? Kind of wild. What is this? It's like in-person or something. Cool airport to fly into. Oh, this is paradise. Naturally, I call it paradise. Cool airport to fly into too, because like right when you land in, it's like everyone on the plane seems hype. Everything like when you land seems pretty cool, and then it's like there's just casinos, like slot machines right there in the airport, right in the middle of you can find slot machines everywhere in the airport. One of my airports I do enjoy flying into the most is it's gotta be that little bit. Okay, so it's like the water, and then it's the water, because this is Paradise and Henderson. It's the water, and then it's like south of it. So it is like right in the break of the water. Basically get to Boulder City is what I need to do. Boulder City. That's Henderson, exactly. So Henderson is over in this area. It's like right there. It's Henderson. And then it's like right over the mountain, pretty much, it looks like. So we'll get to it. We just gotta get to the body of water over here, and then it's like right in a little... And it looks like it's Nevada-Arizona border. Because I remember, yeah, I had to cut through Arizona when I came down, which is cool because you get to see like a Grand Canyon type, you know, Arizona, how their rocks look down there. It was kind of beautiful. I was like, wow, this is kind of cool to cut through Arizona a bit. And it was like driving through Arizona, it's just like as you'd expect. It was just like kind of, it's like rock. They were like, beware of falling rocks. And so I was like, oh my God, it felt kind of, I was kind of nervous driving through their expressway. It was just kind of set up differently, at least up in that northern intersection to enter into Nevada. Definitely different from the Midwest, where ours is flatted, but theirs was like curvy and had gates around it, and I'm like cutting through mountains, I feel like, or right by mountains. Oh, it was so much scarier compared to what I was used to. Like, it was kind of cool to see how the rest of America's like normal day-to-day drives are compared to just Midwesterners. Like, we're aggressive drivers, but then when you get out there, it's just like we're like even driving in like states like Oregon, Nevada, in the middle of nowhere. It looks totally different. Like, I drove the loneliest road in Nevada, is what the sign said when I went on it, and it cuts you through like the forest, the middle of their state. And Oh, this is this random green here. Well, I have money to be able to buy green area. And it's kind of cool. The loneliest road in America is what they call it. And nobody was on the road. It was just me. Empty road through Nevada. Now we're getting into the Hoover Dam. We should be seeing some water soon in here. And then it's like we'll just follow it down to the little section over there. I knew this would be a good video to shoot. It's like probably me flying over Hoover Dam right now. I'm just like last time where I was like, oh yeah, is this the Golden Gate Bridge? It was like, no, it's the Bay Bridge. I was like, oh, it doesn't look right. I still haven't seen the water though. That's the thing. It's like right between it's like right in this section over here. This is relaxing. That Marvel Rivals junk, man. Oh, don't get me started. It's like ridiculous because it's like, why are they making us go up and down and we're literally playing the same way the whole time? That's why it's like, when you know, like they said, once you know that you're like gonna be like consistent in how you play, the common denominator starts to become like, or the you're lesser you are, but it's like everything else becomes like the like random variables in there because it's like, okay, I know what I'm gonna get. At most, I'm gonna die 4 times. You're gonna get at least like 15, depending on the game. You're gonna get at least 20k heals, and it's like, you know, I'm gonna get you some assists and kills, a decent amount of assists and kills. You know you're gonna do that. It's like then it becomes everybody else's, like everyone else starts to become a problem. But it's like, what is going on? And Austin was consistent too, and it's like so. But it was like you could see what the issue was every game. It was like, oh, this game, no one's dealing with this. Oh, this game's no one dealing with that. It was like, and then no one just dealt with the issue, even if you call it out. Where I'm like we ended up winning the game because the guy switched from Scarlet Witch. Actually, he was like 44 and 6, and he switched. And I never understand why people do that. Why they switch? Like it's almost like a trolling thing. It's almost throwing in a sense. You're destroying a team as a character, and you just switch. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna flip. Yeah, I'm gonna just flip. I've still not seen the water around here yet. And it's just like in a little strip here, really. The dam. I just gotta find the water, though. I see it on the map. I don't see it on the ground. Maybe once I get over this little ridge here. Hopefully we can see. We'll see it here pretty soon. And then. Oh, what's that? It's right up in this area there. I'm guessing it's like right over here. Right by the airport. It looks like it. At least I'm looking on like a Google map and it looks like it's like right over here. So it's like, yeah, it's right over here. You just gotta fly down that, go down that waterway. And then we'll land at the airport down the way. So we've seen Niagara Falls, and then we've seen Hoover Dam, except I'm gonna have to, the Niagara one I didn't save like that fly around. Plus, I don't know, I should have saved the flight from Niagara to Buffalo, because I flew out of Buffalo in the Great Lakes series. But I actually did, naturally, you know how I always connect everything, I did fly out of Niagara over to Buffalo. It was like only like a 10-minute, or like it wasn't even a 10-minute flight. I think it was like a 5-minute flight. Someone from the west, from the, not even the west coast, someone from the desert, explain, tell me what those are. Is that like a train track or something? Or just like another lonely road through Vegas? So this is where the Hoover Dam is over here. It's kind of cool. They got a little airport out here in the middle of no, like near the dam. And then what is this? Like a little city that lives not too far from it? Yeah, and actually a pretty big city right next by it. Yeah. Cool. I never expected this. So maybe when I go to Vegas, next time I won't go to Vegas, I'll actually go to like the Hoover Dam area. And I'm like, oh, have you visited Vegas yet? I'm like, yeah, I've been there. Don't want to spend 3 days there. I want to spend like 2 days there and then come over to this section. But it still looks like a pretty big, populated area. Just doesn't have any like tall buildings and stuff. Probably enough to do in this area. What is this town? I really think I'm gonna visit some of these places. I'm gonna visit Roswell, New Mexico. Which I'm already checking flights for Attic, Alaska. That's funny. Now I'm gonna like after I do this, now I'm gonna start exploring these areas. Probably go to Phoenix and check out their downtown. I just want to see it because I've only flown over it. People are like, "What are you talking about? You've flown over?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's a flex. I flew over your city." Okay, so this leads over to the dam. How's everyone doing today that's in the chat? You guys must be relaxing and enjoying some of the flights. I don't know, man. This ever since Ben suggested me do those shorts, my channel is starting to blow up, my YouTube channel. At least in views. Like yesterday, I can't believe that 500 people at least viewed or stopped in and watched that Roswell video. That's more than the Chicago video. And it started with the Bora Bora short, and then the Phoenix video did pretty good for like a for me just filming me just flying it over landmarks and cities for 400 people to watch or 100 people to watch it. That's crazy compared to 0 people that were watching that YouTube channel. No one was going into my YouTube channel until last week, and now it's just like I think there's material there now too, so people are just like, oh, there's stuff to watch. But I don't know, it's just like now I've added the second, so to speak, like a second series to the channel. I think people are just taking to the sightseeing of the cities because people want to see like their city, or maybe see a big city near them, or because it's like I guarantee like Brownsville is probably going to do good. I guarantee, like just not like just the big cities, but just the small cities are going to do really. It seems like they're doing really well in this series. So I'm gonna have to find some more small cities. I'm gonna make sure that like when I go up the coast. Because I can do like the Everglades today. I'll probably like stop the stream, and because it's like I have to stop the stream so that when I put it on YouTube, I don't have to go through and like cut it all up. It's easier to just stop the stream, and then I can just export it from there. It's like, oh yeah, it makes sense. It cuts it off for me rather than me have to do editing of, oh no, I gotta chop this up and make this into a video, do commentary. Like I can do commentary now, have everything kind of ready, and just export it to YouTube. It's really simple now. I've noticed, very simple, and this is beautiful. This. Enjoy this rather than enjoy the talk. And I see that guy over here a lot. That motor air. He must live in this area. I think a lot of people fly in areas that they're from more than anything else, which is kind of cool too. But I'm enjoying more seeing America because it's like when I went to Chicago, I started seeing certain names a lot. I see certain names in the Oregon area. When I flew in LA for like 2 or 3 days visiting, I saw certain names. And I see him usually, that motor air guy. I see him, I've noticed I've seen him over here in this little area as well. So it's pretty cool. I think now we're about to enter the Hoover Dam part for sure. This has to be it. Cause it looks like it's right on Google Maps. It's like right when you go in here, you can run into it. Make sure we don't hit anything so we can enjoy the scenery. I should be good. In your city. Yeah, I don't know. I think I gotta just keep hitting up the small cities. People are loving it. And it makes me want to visit. Like Attica, Alaska, it would take forever to get to, and I wouldn't. And then I would have to spend like a week there, and then I would get bored after day 3, and then or day 1 or day 2, because actually I think they had only one bar there, and they were like, "Yep, they serve pizza." It was like they serve like stuff that looks like what is it? It looks like dorm food, like college food. Oh yeah, look at it. Here we go. Here we go. Hoover Dam. Hoover Dam. We're gonna do another fly through Hoover Dam. Well, look at that bridge! Holy crap! What is that? Oh, that's Hoover Dam. Shit, it's a beautiful shot. But look at that! Look at okay. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. What is this?
Approach JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type JMB
Okay.
Aviation.
Once I get turned
37
back
miles
around, we'll check that
northeast
out.
of Kilo
What the
Bravo
hell is
Victor
that?
Uniform, 1,100 feet. Request flight following.
JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra approach.
Let's get our shit together.
Squawk 447
What the
for
fuck is
JMB
this bridge,
Aviation
yo?
X-ray Golf Sierra.
JMB Aviation X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact.
Hoover Dam. Oh, this is a great clip. This is gonna be a great YouTube clip.
Altimeter 29.71.
Damn, that is kind of, it is kind of cool. See
Roger,
it.
JMB
And this is
Aviation,
like what the
X-ray
little
Golf
meeting
Sierra.
area. First, let me fly it right and get it right. Wow, and then you can just drive right over that part. I'll be. What's this though? Look at this bridge right here. It's got to be messed up. They just didn't do the bridge right. There's no way a bridge in America is built like that. It'd be impossible. Like your car would get stuck. There's no way that that bridge is built like. They just didn't do. They need to re-render that. There's no way. Because your car would be. How would you go up if your car is pointed directly down? Beautiful area, by the way, this. But I wish they would render. They did like a little bit of the rendering better of it. Look at this. Look at that. It like goes to a V. There's no way. Stuff to see. A little flyover. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Okay. Let's figure out what airport is close by here. Glad we got Hoover Dam. That's a really cool. There's that airport actually all over. Where's the airport? We'll just go to this one. It's not too far. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that. I really liked seeing that. It looked cool. I wish that bridge was like better that they had there, but that looked really cool area. Especially like flying up above it like that and down. Like we flew kind of the way that you never would get to drive it, obviously, but nor would anyone ever fly. Well, maybe some people have flown it that way before, but I don't know. It would be kind of cool to come around that way and see it. I feel like it would be a little bit more, just a different look. So we'll have this one and we'll upload this to YouTube probably. I don't know, I'm going to do the first Vegas video. I'm going to upload that one tomorrow. And then I'll probably save this one for like Tuesday. We'll upload this to YouTube. Tomorrow we're going to upload the... What is it? What's the other one? We'll upload the Vegas video, the Vegas part 1, and then we'll upload the Biloxi to Birmingham to Atlanta to outside Tallahassee. We like landed somewhere outside Tallahassee. It's called like Perry something outside Tallahassee. So we'll upload that one as well. I gotta clip that one up a bit just because I did do a nice flyover of Birmingham, and then Atlanta was all right. Like I said, we'll get to explore those cities a bit more too. So if I just get one clip from each, it'll be okay. And then we're gonna clip the heck out of this because we got some cool stuff out of this one. I gotta look at that Vegas one though today and clip it, so I'll be working on that one a little bit later today. Then we should be gold. Should be gold. I'm trying to think of what other small cities to do. I guess I'll figure it out. Because it's like going up that, once I get over to Miami, well, I'm going to go down to the Everglades National Park and then go around the Panhandle. And then I should fly over to Key West real quick. And then fly up to Miami. That would be good because it's all close. I could do that like within one stream. And then once we hit Miami, we might do Miami at night. Because we did San Francisco at night and it was kind of cool. So maybe Miami at night, maybe. I do need some night miles. I don't think I've done a lot of night flying in this game, so I don't have miles for that, which I need to work on. And then let's keep. And then I got to figure out the way up the coast. Like I got to find small cities in South Carolina, North Carolina. Oh, North Carolina sounds like they have some cool airports and stuff, man. Virginia, West Virginia. Could I try to at least land or fly into each city? At least fly into each city, because I could make some really, well, I could make these actually Exploring America streams a lot shorter, so I should do that, just fly each state, because then I'll hit each state up, and the streams will be like 25, 30 minutes, depending on how far I'm flying. There won't be any ones that are like an hour again. I think they'll be more watchable. So at this rate, from Florida, I'm going to just make sure I just hit up each state. But I think I'm going to fly the Panhandle up. It's going to be probably my largest. Well, from Miami up will be my longest stream. It'll be like Miami to like Jacksonville or something. And then we'll come through. And then we'll like start hitting up each state slowly. Like we'll hit some like small place in South Carolina and just stop there. Probably be like a 20-minute stream. Hit another place in like there's some cool exit airports in North Carolina in the hills that are tough to get in. We'll do that, and then we'll just stop stream. So yeah, just go for shorter streams. These don't have to be long anymore. These can kind of be. I can see now people are watching my stuff, so I want to make it accessible to people. It was different back in the day when I was just making this and just kind of uploading them. That's why I wasn't even doing commentary on them. It was just me uploading a clip of me flying. So what? Not a clip of me flying, me just flying a bunch of miles and uploading it. So it's a bit different now. I don't know. It's always different when people start to pay attention to your stuff. Now you want to make it like, okay, how can I improve on this? It's like, how can I improve on this? That's where you get. I really like this vehicle. It's so nice. Such a good view too. Like there's no like things blocking, and it's not fast, so it gives you enough time to kind of enjoy everything a bit too while you're flying. It's a pretty good plane. Like I said, I've been trying out new planes lately, so this is definitely a reliable one. I'm really liking this, like exploring some of these western cities. This is a pretty good, cool. I have to say this was probably one of the cooler flights we got to do. All right, now I know I'm not the best at landing. That's almost become a comical theme about my my series. Let's see if we can land this. Fluff it, fluff, fluff, fluff. Hey, a little bounce. Hey. Better than some of the flights I've been on in real life. But yeah, that's my story about me visiting Las Vegas, and that's our flight over Hoover Dam. That was a really fun one. That was a fun one. Maybe we should do the Everglades flight today. That'd be fun. Everglades into Miami. And I could probably clean the house too while I'm doing commentary on that. So let's pull this in. Like I said, I love this plane. Just look at the view. Such a cool little cockpit. That was actually one of my better landings. I'm getting better at landing now. Yeah, it's good. I'm not just embarrassing myself. I'm still bad at like following rules and regulations of airports, but that's neither here nor there. You know, you got to start somewhere. Like, what am I doing right now? I'm just here. Just out here, middle of the street, you know. Stop the vehicle, and like I said, one of the easiest vehicles to turn off in the game. Oh, y'all ain't gonna give me my flight hours for this? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna remember this. What, is there like traffic or something? I don't feel like there's anyone here. I just wanted my flight miles, dude. Okay, so I'm gonna end this one, and then I'm gonna restart it real quick here in a minute. You guys will see the stream pop right back up, and we'll do the Everglades flight. We'll fly down into the Everglades, over into the Everglades National Park, and then into I don't know. Maybe we should do more of these series. Actually, let's do this. Let's do Brownsville. Let's do Brownsville. We can save the Miami stuff for this weekend. I mean, for like Monday, when it's like I could just turn it on and while it's like in the background while I'm like working. So let's do the exploring. No, let's do the city sightseeing, and we're gonna do Brownsville actually. So I'll restart the stream here in a second. Thank you for watching. Those that are watching on YouTube, I hope you appreciate, like and subscribe, and then we'll be right back here in one hot second. Once I change this name too, it'll be one hot second.